Let's go. Let's go. I told that guy not to call me Jesus Christ in public, but still calls me Jesus Christ. I know I walk on water and everything, but please.
Once they find out that they want you to turn wine into water, they want you to walk on water, it becomes a whole thing. It's really a problem when we drown. The Pena Palace is the one that looks kind of like it was created by Disney, you know, or some magician or something. Like it's colorful, it's beautiful, it doesn't even look hardly real. You'll see.
Sintra is a historical town located in the Lisbon region of Portugal, about 25 kilometers west of Lisbon. The town is set amidst the lush forests of the Sierra de Sintra, which is a mountain range rising up from the Atlantic Ocean. It is known for its beautiful palaces, mansions, and gardens which were built by Portuguese loyalty and nobility over the centuries. Today, we are visiting the Palácio da Pena, a romantic castle that was built in the 19th century by King Ferdinand II and is located on a lush hilltop in Sintra. It is one of the most iconic landmarks of Sintra and is considered one of the finest examples of Romanticist architecture in Europe. The palace was built on the ruins of an old monastery by King Ferdinand II, who was inspired by his travels throughout Europe and the Middle East. The exterior of the palace is a colorful and eccentric mix of styles with elements of Gothic, Renaissance, and Islamic architecture. The palace was designed by the architect Wilhelm Ludwig von Eschewich, and its construction took place between 1842 and 1845. The entrance to the palace features a massive stone arch, above which is a series of statues depicting mythological figures such as the Triton and the Chimera. In Greek mythology, Triton was a mermaid, the son of Poseidon and Amphitrite, who was often depicted as having the upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish. Triton was said to have a conch shell which he would blow to calm or raise the waves, and he was also associated with sea monsters. The palace also features intricate stonework and decorative tiles, and is topped by a large dome with two towers. The palace is painted in bright colors, with shades of red, yellow, and blue dominating the facade.
Whose chambers are those?
These are the ones that we're going to see inside. This one, I think, is the master bedroom. And this area will enter the noble area of the palace. Okay, so a few bedrooms, consecutive bedrooms and offices that were used as the living quarters of the palace. These rooms had two usages because they had the time of Ferdinand and the time of Charles. Okay, so in the time of Ferdinand, this was the bedroom of his second wife.
Nice room.
Yeah, this was the master bedroom. This was the King Ferdinand's bedroom, and then Amelia's bedroom, the wife of Charles. Okay, they are here, both of them, the two occupants of this palace. Ferdinand over there, that's with his second wife. There are no pictures of Maria, curiously, of the Queen, because the Queen died before photography was invented. Yeah. This was used. Ferdinand used this as his bedroom, so he made the decoration
Must
like you
have
wanted.
taken them years to make that.
This is molded, okay? This is not done,
Not hand.
not one by one. But he used this Moorish decoration that he was very fond of, the Moorish architecture and decoration. So this is one of the nice Moorish rooms that we have. This is a dressing room of the Queen. It was the office of Ferdinand, but then it transformed into a dressing room. One of the first tries or applications of wallpaper. This is not glued yet. This is stitched to the wall with a rope around.
I see.
And again, the wood is famous. Okay? It's a simple, it's just a simple room.
This is all paint.
This is all paint. Everything is paint. Even the looks like the balcony, that looks like a balcony, but it's paint. So yeah, this was the office of the Queen. There's a picture of Charles over there, and two pictures of the Queen here with the two kids and a big dog.
What year was this?
This with the two kids, 1895 probably, around that time. 95, 98, depending on the age of the kids, don't know exactly. But
I was only king from 17 to 19. Here we have the telephone room.
the first one is Prince Louis, and the second one is Prince Manuel. Prince Louis was assassinated along with his father in 1908 in Lisbon. And Prince Manuel became the last king of Portugal. Manuel II, it was the last king of Portugal. Here they are, with 18, 16 years of age, kind of, or 17, 15. And this guy went to be king of Portugal very, very young, and he could not hold the uprising, the Republican uprising. So 2 years and a half after, he ended up being deposed, and he went to England, while his mother, Amelia, went to France because she was French. So they were exiled, and that was the end of the monarchy in Portugal in 1910. Okay. While it's sunny, as it is today, it's wonderful. This is the Queen's Terrace, so the best part was for her. Best part was for her. This is the sacristy. We will see the church afterwards from the outside. But this is a part that was never touched by the refurbishment, because they needed a chapel, they needed a sacristy. This part was not messed around. So the tiles are original from the 16th century as well as the ceiling. This is the waiting room, or one waiting room. The new entrance of the palace was down here, so they would come here to be received, wait here and wait for the king. Yeah, it would be received in the noble hall. Yeah. Of course, the great hall of the palace, where everything was designed, even the architecture. There's parts of the hall that are wider and taller than the rest, and of course the chandelier is amazing. Wow. Now we're going to see the kitchen. It's the last room of this part of the visit. The kitchen is amazing. The kitchen is very, very nice. For one, because it is bigger than some apartments sometimes. It's really, really big. And secondly, it has a lot of the original utensils still over there. If you want, right now, the good, very best views of the palace towards the village and towards the Moorish castle, it's over there. door over there, that entrance, and go all around the wall, and I'll meet you on the other side. This goes all around the exterior perimeter of the palace, with views to the Moorish castle, and to down there, and then I'll meet you over there.
This place is a photographer's dream. I mean, it's just amazing.
No. That's me at the castle. So I was here. You see me. Just to prove it. In case you were wondering. I am indeed here. Nice views of the outskirts of Lisbon. Lisbon is in the distance over there beyond that tower. That was the mouth of the river into Lisbon, and then the river continued. And the wind is vicious, so you probably can't hear me, but there's spectacular views everywhere you look. That's the Moorish castle out in the distance over there that we saw earlier from the street. We're not going to visit that today because we won't have time, but I'll show you as much as I can of this castle.
So this is the west coast and the north side of the palace. Okay, west over there, north over there. It's more windy on this side than on the other. You notice?
Yeah.
Cooler here. That's why the mountain is also very moisty and humid, because all of this moisture, when it is moisture, comes from the ocean and gets trapped here in the mountain. A placa aí é preciso ter para todos e todas as vezes.
You tell him, Francisco. You tell him, man.
Epa, não, é uma coisa. Sério, this is obviously a chapel that was not touched after the remodeling of the refurbishment for the palace to be built, and so that altarpiece is original from the 16th century. These tiles here are original from the 16th century, made when the chapel was made. All the manual and portal also the same, the ceiling. The only thing that was added after was the Portuguese 17th century tiles that are on the walls over there. And of course the stained glass window that was from the 19th century. But we can go up there, hello, a little bit, can go up there and see it more up close.
São azuis de transição do século XVII ao século XVIII, já tem o amarelo.
Represents some scenes of the life of Christ, from the Annunciation, the birth, the resurrection, and other scenes of the life of Christ. And it's for me, it's amazing how they managed to recreate all the drapes and all the hands, the hairs, and all the little carves. All of this carved in so much detail that looks real, and it's a stone. But
must have been a very big piece of stone.
Several pieces. This is not one piece. They have levels.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but still. Reaching all the trick that we ended up reaching. Maybe this you can only get with the camera, but focus on that window over there. Get really, really close. You see this drawing, the drawing of the stained glass window, on the window over there.
That window?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's this
Oh.
stained glass.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Maybe you can get it better with the camera
yeah.
of the window.
The window in the window. Look at that. How clever.
So everybody's getting up close to taking a photo. I couldn't figure out. Oh, we're back in the wind. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's why the mountain is also very moisty and humid, because all of this moisture, when it is moisture, comes from the ocean and gets trapped here in the mountain.